Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So Salon and Baloney thought that, oh, everything fine. Dimitri out of the country. He then moved on, then left Leo. She done getting blackmailed. She done getting, drained dry by Leo. She thought everything was okay and fine in her world. She thought that Leo wasn't gonna tell the secret. She thought she was free and clear now that Eric know that Leo was draining her behind dry. However, like they always say, a drunk person always speak a sober mind. Or however that thing go. I think I said it right. A drunk person speak a sober mind, something like that. Leo runs to EJ, give EJ hints, not knowing that he basically telling you that Jude is not your son, it's Nicole's, and it's Eric's. He goes over there to confront Sloan. Sloan basically didn't have no choice but to come clean after that. And once he told him that, oh yeah, Leo told me all, he told me everything. And he might have been drunk, but he's telling the truth. Something there ain't right. So he says, hand over my son. She said, well, you got it half right. It is Nicole's baby, but you're not the father. Sloan, I'm just surprised and shocked that you didn't see this coming. Once the cat out of the bag, once Leo done blackmailing you, there's only one more thing to do. Unfortunately for Leo, being drunk in the way he was, telling EJ this secret, he didn't get nothing out of it. And another thing, Leo, you're going down with Sloan, so I don't know why you think you're safe. I'm guessing you're getting your last drink in before the cops come to you too. You also knew what was going on. You also knew that that secret was a thing. You also helped her commit the crimes. So I'm a little confused on why would you tell and not at least get a payout and then run. You drunk telling EJ your business and telling what's going on. You was about to tell Eric, but you passed out. You didn't get no type of reward for this. Yeah, your heart and your conscience might be clear, but buddy, you going down with her. The only way you might not go down with her is on a technicality. I think somewhere in there you might avoid time with Sloan and Trash. But I'm just confused on how you thought, I'm drunk, let me go run to EJ and tell him this, not knowing that ain't nobody gonna take you serious. First of all, you drunk. EJ managed to take you serious because you kind of played around with the real and the Hey Jude and the beat of song. So I guess he kind of took you serious there in that aspect. But where's the money at? Basically, you just gave this man a free secret without getting paid. Leo, you is not right in the head. I swear to God, you not. Anyways, though, I'm just glad it's over. After all these months, going on a year, I'm just glad it's finally over. I'm glad that that baby finally gonna be free from Sloan and Baloney. Eric was the father and the wife, well, the mother and the dad, because he was the only one taking care of that child. She was running around here in her little half-naked stuff, her little skirts, and her little dumb outfits she be wearing that's too... If she bitten over the wrong way, you gonna get full moon. That's all I'm gonna say right there. She wasn't dressed to be a mother. She wasn't fit to be a mother, and basically all the stuff she did, she didn't deserve to be a mother this long. Well, a pretend bored housewife, I should say. But anyways, though, I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad it's free, and I'm glad that baby finally fit to have a mom and a dad, not just a mom and a dad. where Eric being the mom and the dad at the same time. Cause Salome didn't do nothing with that baby. That baby didn't like being bothered with her anyway. So that baby finally fit to have a mother, and he finally fit to have a dad, besides just having a mom dad, I should say. What else happened besides that? I'm saving Constantine behind for later. Let's just go ahead and get him on out the way. I'm sick of him too. Constantine, we can tell that you never been rich in your life, and we can honestly tell you, and from what I see, you never had the money to have people like you or opportunists come after them and they money, thinking that, oh, I'm just a friend, oh, I enjoy Maggie company, oh, I'm falling in love with Maggie, oh, this and all that. We can tell that you ain't never been rich in your life. Yeah, you got a restaurant, but that don't qualify you to be rich. Constantine, you think just cause you got that prenup out of the safe, you think that prenup still don't stand? You need to start hanging around rich people more often, because you think that one prenup gonna matter. But they have prenups here, and there. You think cause you took that one prenup, that's gonna change your life and make you rich, and you think you gonna rob Maggie from her money. Rich people might act slow and might act like they ain't got no common sense. You're dealing with a professional. Maggie might act like she's slow and naive and act like she ain't got no common sense. You think that one prenup is gonna stop you between Maggie and Victor's money. I guess you just need to hang around rich people more often or something, because it's obvious something is missing there, because you think that one pepper gonna stop everything, gonna change everything for you, and you gonna get that money. Baby, they have lawyers upon lawyers. They have prenup here, prenup there, prenup there. Hell, all we know, Julie might have a copy of that prenup. We might know Alice might have a copy of this prenup. Like I said, they don't have just one lawyer, they have about 3-4 lawyers. So while you thinking that one prenup gonna change your life, buddy, it's not. We just gonna watch you, and I'm just gonna laugh in your face when you really think you finna get Maggie from her money. Maggie might pretend like she a fool, but she is not stupid. And the fact that you think hypnotizing John into a robot, thinking, oh, he got the prenup for me, oh, that means I get to get Maggie money now. We gonna sit back and see how much money you really think you finna get, buddy. And if you do manage to stay married to Maggie long enough to think about getting close to that money, yeah, it's always screens after that. So I can tell right now, you too thirsty, you too desperate, and all you seeing is money signs in your eyes. Buddy, get them money signs out your eyes, because buddy, but trust me, Megan might be acting crazy right now, not using her common sense, but trust and believe, buddy, you is not one step closer to that money. Keep on playing crazy if you want to, and keep right on thinking that Maggie is crazy right along with you. I bet you won't get $1 of that money. And while you sit up here trying to blackmail Teresa and the Marion Alice just loved the sets in general. Teresa is not going to get his money neither, aka Xander money neither. So this whole plan is about to blow up in your face. And Marlena now is suspicious of you every time John around you. He turned into a robot. He don't feel well. She already suspicious of you. So Constantine, I'm waiting for the house to fall down on top of your bald head too while we at it. Alice and Kristen, that plan is not gonna work neither. Y'all can give it up too. I mean, I guess Kristen enjoy being the cougar, going after another young man. I guess enjoy yourself, have fun with the hot sets that you and Alice are having. I guess have fun and enjoy yourself. That as far as it's gonna go. Brady don't want you. Brady ain't thinking about you. And basically, if Brady was crazy enough to take you back, I don't think his sobriety would be able to handle that. So good luck, Kristen. Good luck, Alice. Teresa ain't getting no money neither. She ain't getting none of Xander fortune either, and you ain't getting a part of that neither. These whole plans need to go ahead and throw y'all stuff in the garbage or something, because these plans are not working, but y'all think they're gonna work, especially you, Constantine, and Chris. And I don't know why you still trying over Brady, but okay, I guess you think you're gonna get him back. And Teresa, I don't know why you keep on showing your hand to Alice. Basically, when you left that man and freaked out over that prenup, it was basically the end of the road for you. He's just doing this for Kristen, thinking that she gonna end up with Brady, not knowing that Brady and her and their relationship is the farthest thing for his mind, and Brady have matured a lot, and Brady not interested in you like that, Kristen. And if anybody winning this, it might be Kristen and Brady, if Brady crazy enough to take her back. Alex, you're not gonna win in this situation, so I guess enjoy Kristen. I guess enjoy having sex with a cougar. I guess. Like, I don't know why y'all think these plans are gonna work. I just sit back and just laugh and chuckle at y'all, and then when they start to blow up in y'all face, y'all try to cover it up, try to hide it, and we already know what's gonna happen, but y'all go ahead and play it anyways. Kristen trying to find out who killed Lee. Now, you know what? I never suspected Kristen. I never, thought of her as a suspect. But if you think about that time before Gabby accidentally crazy, naive, grabbing the murder weapon out of Lee's body and picking it up, picking the murder weapon that stabbed Lee, you would think that Lee enemies was Gabby, Kristen, Stephen, the mad scientist, EJ wasn't quite fond of him, and others. I never suspected that Kristen would be one of the suspects in this. I never suspected that Kristen would be, a part of this. But now that she's trying so hard, trying to figure out for Stephen where they can take away that position for EJ, or at least let him be the DA and take away the mirror from him, it's starting to tick, and it's starting to make a little bit more sense. You want to take away the mirror from EJ, you can find another angle, like EJ is wearing himself thin, obviously, with being DA and running the mirror. He can't do both. One of those got to come to an end. So we already know that you ain't really got to focus on this murder investigation, but you choose to. So with me thinking and me looking back at it and think about all the enemies and all the beef that Lee had up until the time Stephen came back to town, who was holding him hostage, who wanted Stephen dead for they can date Gabby, it's all starting to make sense to me now. Kristen, you is one of those murder suspects. You might have slid through the cracks, and I wasn't suspecting you at first, but the fact that you're focusing so much on this, trying to figure it out for Stephen, and we already know you don't like Stephen like that in the first place. So yeah, you one of my murder suspects for sure. In fact, you one of the top 2 of my murder suspects. I would say EJ, but nah, it's either you or the mad scientist. Cause y'all was the only 2 that really had really hot beef with Lee back then. So it's either them two. I would say that the mad scientist might be my top one, but it's one of those two. It got to be either the mad scientist or Kristen that killed that man. And we already know Kristen ain't you, and we already know that Kristen, you know, she don't mind hurting, stabbing, beating up, bruising up people. Look how many crimes she done committed. We know Kristen ain't got no problem with that. The mad scientist, he running around here syringing people to death. I wouldn't put nothing past him. You push him enough, you seen what he did to Gabby and Wendy. So yeah, them two is my top two of who might have could have did that to Lee. Now that she's so focused and it's so bothering her, she's so worried about it. Like there's not many other angles she can focus on trying to get EJ out of that CEO position at the Mirror Enterprises. So yeah, those two really stick to me them two really stick to me right there. Speaking of that, we said goodbye. Well, not goodbye. We said see you later to Wendy and Tripp. We said see you later to them because Wendy need a break. That situation really traumatized her with Clyde. She having nightmares and night sweats, her and Tripp. So I think Hong Kong would really do them, you know, really would do them some good. So I'm kind of glad that they agree to go on this and, you know, have a little fun and, you know, forget about what happened with them with Clyde and that situation. So yeah, it's fine saying goodbye. Well, yeah, see you later to them with that situation, because Wendy looked like she was going through it and she looked like she was this close from losing her mind. So yeah, Wendy need a fresh start. Wendy need to relax. Wendy need, you know, to get herself together. So yeah, I don't mind saying see you later to them. Now on the other hand, Stephanie and Ava and Harris, you know, Stephanie, Ava, and Harris in this situation. Basically, they was looking for this little black book. Ava and Harris tried to break in, trying to find it. They didn't come up right finding it. So basically, they had to get caught by Stephen, who also wanted to help them out because he wanted Stephen out of his life. So he agreed to help them out, even though he could have had them arrested and Harris probably thrown in jail, being that he was a cop and lose his job. So he wanted Clyde out of his life. So of course he helped. They came up empty. Could nobody find this little black book. Ava remembers something with Gil, the one she, you know, she had to take care of. So she managed to find this little black book. She remembered the wine and how Gil didn't want nobody to touch it or come near her or around it. So she managed to put two and two together and said, yeah, Gil was very protective over them wines. Especially that one that he always, you know, polished off to keep dust off of. They open it, there go the black book. Ava problems are not finally solved. Why do I got the feeling once they get this little black book to Clyde, all hell is gonna break loose? You can see it coming and you can smell it coming. Harris wanna basically be involved in this, for they can catch Clyde and basically arrest him all over again. That's basically where Clyde coming in with this. Yeah, I don't see it ending well with them once they get that book. And, you know, Harris already want to, you know, arrest him anyway. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to end well. And they talking about getting him. Yeah. Harris, it might sound good on paper, but you is not fit to get that man that easily. I promise you that. And I promise you that you're going to catch hell trying to get Clyde. Clyde don't get arrested easily. And we already know, once you get him, yeah, it's over for you. Paulina, Chanel, and Johnny. So, Chanel been walking around here basically sleepy, tired, not feeling well. They thought it was radiation poison. Paulina already got her feet under the fire because EJ trying to come after her with this situation. And basically they tried to blackmail each other and look like Paulina lost, EJ won this time around. Then on top of it, once they get this sad news, come to find out Chanel is just pregnant. But the radiation poisoning is not out of the field quite yet, because the baby can also have radiation poisoning, which also means that's bad for the baby and bad news for Paulina. And Paulina already around here sweating now with that. And now that she know this little piece of information is only going to get worse. We happy that she pregnant. She gonna have Johnny baby. They deserve it, but at what cost? I mean, the baby may or may not survive. The baby might survive, and on top of it, it may or may not have radiation poisoning. Yeah, Pauline, it's not ending well for you. And now that you got EJ on your neck, it's only for to get worse. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.